World War II didn't just shape the course of history, it totally changed how people thought about survival itself. Medics and field first aid teams on every front were forced to work miracles with next to nothing, one hand on a wounded soldier, the other holding a kit that could mean the difference between life and death. Those small pouches, often carried through mud, gunfire, and chaos, became blueprints for modern survival gear. Today, we can learn a ton from their simplicity, toughness, and life-saving ingenuity. So, here are 7 survival kit ideas inspired by the first aid heroes of World War II, practical, powerful, and built to save lives when everything goes wrong. World War II medics couldn't rely on sterile hospital rooms or full supply lines. They built what soldiers called pocket hospitals, compact kits stuffed with morphine, sulfa powder, tourniquets, and sterile dressings. The modern version of this should include antibiotic ointment, gauze rolls, trauma shears, pain relievers, and a proper tourniquet or Israeli bandage. The lesson here is that your first aid kit should be portable, but complete enough to handle shock, bleeding, and infection. In an emergency, the first 10 minutes are everything. World War II medics knew that better than anyone. In the Pacific, first aid teams had to think way beyond bullet wounds. They battled infection, parasites, and poisonous plants daily. Their survival kits included quinine tablets for malaria, iodine drops for water purification, and salt tablets to prevent dehydration. To recreate this today, pack your own tropical-ready kit water purification tablets, electrolyte powder, anti-diarrheal medication, and insect repellent. The World War II version wasn't glamorous, but it kept soldiers alive in environments that honestly just wanted to kill them. In the frozen war zones of Norway and Siberia, medics carried small tins with frostbite ointments, wool bandages, and emergency heat rations. They knew cold could kill faster than bullets. A modern cold weather survival kit should carry hand warmers, thermal blankets, petroleum jelly for frostbite prevention, waterproof matches, and high-fat rations like energy bars. World War II medics often used tiny alcohol burners made from spent shell casings to melt snow, a clever hack that's still useful today if you're ever stranded in the cold. During the bombings of London and Warsaw, civilians depended on first aid volunteers who carried compact siege kits. These weren't just for treating wounds, they were for survival in collapsing cities. Inside were bandages, dust masks, disinfectant, a flashlight, and ration tablets. To modernize this, create your own urban kit with a compact respirator mask, multi-tool, gloves, flashlight, whistle, and protein bars. Add a small bottle of bleach or hand sanitizer. Hygiene was one of World War II's deadliest challenges during sieges, and it still matters in disasters today. Sometimes, saving a life meant improvisation. World War II medics often carried needles, fishing line, and even safety pins to stitch wounds or repair torn gear. In a survival situation, versatility matters more than comfort. Your kit should include a mini sewing kit, duct tape, super glue, paracord, and a multi-tool. These are the kinds of items that fix tents, clothing, wounds, and equipment, all from one small pouch. The ingenuity of field medics came from necessity, and their do-everything approach still defines survival today. In North Africa, medics learned that dehydration, heat stroke, and infection were deadlier than enemy fire. Their first aid satchels carried salt tablets, burn dressings, and lightweight canvas water bags. For modern use, pack oral rehydration salts, burn cream, electrolyte packets, sunscreen, and a collapsible water bottle. Medics also wrapped medical supplies in waxed paper to protect them from sand. An easy hack worth repeating if you're building a desert or emergency vehicle kit today. WWII medics didn't just patch up bodies, they helped save minds. Many carried small tokens letters from home, chocolate or cigarettes meant to calm panicked soldiers. That emotional survival mattered as much as the medical kind. Today, a modern survival kit should include something that anchors your focus. A morale booster like caffeine tablets, chewing gum, a pocket Bible, or a small notebook and pen. In extreme conditions, staying mentally centered is the difference between chaos and control. WWII. Medics understood that the hardest battles weren't always visible. Every WWII first aid kit told a story of creativity under fire, compassion amid destruction, and a refusal to quit. What made those kits legendary wasn't the gear, it was the mindset. They were built for adaptability, not perfection. When you build your own survival kit today, think like a WWII. Medic. Assume nothing will go as planned. Prepare for every possibility, and carry tools that can do more than one job. From the Arctic to the tropics, from ruined cities to foxholes, those medics taught the world that survival is equal parts preparation, courage, and resourcefulness. If this story gave you new respect for the forgotten heroes behind the front lines, hit subscribe and share it with someone who loves uncovering the practical side of history. On Strange History, survival isn't just about the past, it's about what those lessons can still teach us today.